Along the Gulf Coast, residents are gearing up for what could become a dangerous Category 4 hurricane.
So from Louisiana to the Florida Panhandle, communities are now bracing for a second hammering by Katrina.
Louisiana, the highway is now a one-way out of danger as Hurricane Katrina sets
every person is hereby ordered to immediately evacuate.
If you're in mobile homes, then we are asking you to evacuate.
Aluminum siding that's littering the streets. The eye of the storm is onshore now.
And into Mississippi.
Second major hurricane to hit the Hurricane Rita turned up to a storm.
Something out of one of those apocalypse movies.
Katrina is
This is a major
thousands of
This is a national disaster.
Convention center.
Men with rifles walking around. They're in the 90s today.
Starred
They don't know where to go. They're frustrated.
Water came over levee just
What I can only describe as scenes reminiscent of Baghdad, or maybe so hot they're tired, they're underfed, they need more water.
People are dying.
But most of all, they need to leave the city.
For so many of us across America, it's just another evening news story. We watched as they indicated it could be quite devastating, but one never knows until it really occurs. The day that it actually occurred, it became very apparent that it was going to be another historic event in U.S. history. The devastation was unimaginable. Entire communities, families were separated, ripped apart.
It was the biggest disaster that this country has seen. 90,000 square miles that were affected.
I am from New Orleans, and I've since been back. And the hurricanes, not just Katrina, but Rita, have just totally destroyed the area. And it's just so sad that it was so hurt by this event.
The images that we saw were just staggering. Our hearts just wrenched. And as Americans, I think we all felt for our common man, and we all wanted to do something.
After 9/11, our industry came together like never before for the first Dine for America. We need everyone in our great industry to pull together in an even bigger way this time.
9/11 really was the catalyst for Dine for America. The first time around, we had over 8,000 restaurants across the country that participated. Once we decided that it was time to bring back Dine for America, the response to the industry was unbelievable.
Immediately after Katrina, and actually even before Rita, we were in touch with our fellow state restaurant association executives in the affected states, offering our help. And it was wonderful to see the restaurant association executives mobilizing so quickly.
I was very proud in how they reacted.
One phone call after one email.
Faxes, constant communications on our website, etc., and we got the word out.
Restaurants across the country are donating money from tonight's earnings to hurricane relief.
Dine for America.
Dine for America.
Dine for America Day.
To go out to lunch today. The National Restaurant Association, You Eat Out Today, they're going to help out the Red Cross.
A unique way to help. Wednesday, October 5th.
It's Dine for America Day.
Whether it's your morning cup of coffee, lunch during your workday.
100% of those proceeds will go directly to help our fellow Americans.
And we appreciate everybody going out to eat.
So, Dine for America today, all day.
Yes, today is Dine for America.
Very worthy cause today.
Yes, we'd love to have you join.
That's where all our money's going.
Dine for America is not a business. It doesn't have an office.
It's little towns, little restaurants, big restaurants.
Full service.
Chains.
Multi-concept.
Casual restaurants. The neighborhood restaurants. Everybody got involved.
We had more than 17,000 restaurants throughout the entire country participating. It was an amazing grassroots effort on behalf of the entire restaurant industry.
I'm very proud.
It's for a great cause, and I'm very proud.
I'm very proud of our restaurant and all the restaurants that are involved. Any little bit that we can do, I'm just glad that they even came up with this idea.
I think it's important to understand that the National Restaurant Association's leadership in this really was what made the huge difference.
We've had a very long beneficial partnership with the American Red Cross.
We are there in every community to help neighbors when they are in need. Restaurants, too, are the cornerstone of every community, known for being there hour one to provide food and nourishment for the American people, and that's what the American Red Cross does.
You know, on any given day, we all work so hard in our businesses. Dine for America gave us an opportunity to come together as an industry.
You had groups of competitors that banded together for the common good.
And if there is any sort of competition, it's a competition to see who can give the most. And that's a beautiful thing.
I'm sure we'll spend more tonight, and I think we'll be more anxious to come back to the restaurants that we know that are willing to give a little more.
I just think it gives us a wonderful opportunity to show the people there that the rest of the country really cares about them.
I think it's great that the restaurants are doing this. It shows both the generosity and the entrepreneurial spirit of this country, so I'm really feeling lucky to be here.
Well, restaurateurs have really, really big hearts.
I think that this says a lot about the human spirit.
It's the spirit of our industry. It's the spirit of hospitality, giving, and serving.
Each individual takes a moment and says, what can I do? And we have the power when we do that to make a huge difference.
Hospitality is defined as the kind and generous service of people. Restaurateurs do this every day.
We're there in the good times and we're there in the bad times, and the restaurant industry, I think, really did an extraordinary job.
An event like this doesn't occur without that swell of participation from all reaches and all corners of our industry. We all have a great deal to be proud of.
What a difference that you have made. Both Rita, Katrina victims, for years will feel that difference of what you did.